Hello, YouTube viewers, and welcome to our new YouTube channel, How You Livin' Really, the only channel and show like it on YouTube and the only one in the world.
Michigan. They were located in Michigan. She was in Miami. Family members tell us that she was found without her phone, although Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office claimed she was found with all of her personal property. Shortly after finding her body, her family says that her death was ruled, that it was ruled that she unalived herself by the Miami-Dade Police Department. They've confirmed it with our team. So the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office responded on June 18, 2026. The MDSO Homicide Bureau investigated, and the autopsy results conducted by the Miami-Dade medical examiner determined that this was a death by way of self-infliction. Someone unalived themselves, according to their report. Miller's aunt, Michelle Howell, traveled to Miami to identify her niece's body. She told NBC6 News on Friday that after speaking with the investigator assigned to the case and speaking with the medical examiner, the family also believes that the young Miss Miller took her own life. Quote, after talking with the investigator on the case and speaking with the medical examiner, it was, Howell said, after gathering information and investigating, it was not homicide, end quote. However, Tonia's sister, her name is Terry Miller, disputes that her sister unalived herself. This is her sister speaking at the NAACP press conference. Here it is.
I have been told, yes, very formally by Detective Chastien, my sister committed suicide. There was no foul play. That's what he wants me to believe. But if anybody knew that my sister told her name Nicole, that's the last thing she would do. That's the last thing she's thinking about. She loved life too much. She was too spirited. She was too beautiful. Do you guys know that's a suicide, right? Yeah, it's a suicide. But I haven't been able to retrieve a police report that I've tried to get multiple times via voicemail, via email. I've called multiple times consistently. I only get that I should leave. Oh, and then I also talked to James Dale, the medical examiner. He said there's no 100% autopsy report yet either, because the toxicology report was done, and that won't be back before 2 to 6 months. This is not what they're telling you it is. Suicide is not real.
The family's looking for answers. That's all. They're in pain. They're grieving. You know what grief is? Grief is unexpressed love. That's what grief is. And when you have a sibling taken from you, however that happens, and you thought you had tomorrow, the next week, the next month, the next year, the next however many years in front of you, that's a lot of unexpressed love inside of your body.
Actually, it's expressed love, Richie.
And so they're grieving.
You're wrong.
And the answers are not coming in a coherent way, according to the sister. She still has not seen anything official.
No one,
that would make.
I'm going to tell y'all this now. I'm going to tell y'all this in love. No one wise should ever obey their system or listen to what they are saying.
Nor a medical
Do not trust these people from the United States Government Corporation.
Now, we don't know.
I'm going to tell you again.
We don't know what happened.
Do not trust anyone from the United States Government Corporation. Period.
That's our advocacy.
You need help? Contact MBR Ministries.
Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office confirmed that investigators had identified Tonia Miller.
You need support, you need prayer, contact MBR Ministries.
If that's the case, you may have a catalyst. You may have cause and effect, which means that if she did unalive herself,
a lot of people are doing wickedness.
The sad reality is, if it happened in this way, the contributing factor, the catalyst to this, has to do with housing. Housing. In the richest nation on the planet. There's more. Amir Diaz of Decrim 305 said the organization knew Tonia Miller through outreach work conducted in Miami before her death. That's according to Diaz. Terry Miller was not initially invited to speak at the public briefing. Instead, she said Terry Miller learned of the event through Decrim 305. This whole process has been continually disrespectful to Terry and to the family, Diaz said. We pushed for her to speak at this briefing so that she could have a voice in this situation at all. There are community concerns. So residents living near Gwen Cherry Park said they remain concerned about safety following Tonia Miller's death. Sonia Brown Wilson, who lives at the North Park at Scott Carver apartment community next to Gwen Cherry Park, said she didn't hear about the young Miss Miller's death until 3 or 4 days after she was found. Now, it would be assumed that as soon as a deceased body is found in a community, investigators who find the body, first responders to that body, they have not concluded if this is a homicide or not. They don't know. And the appropriate thing to do is to warn the local community that this has happened and there is an investigation and we are here to answer any questions and it's active. But that didn't happen. And so the people of the local community where the body was found, they still are not feeling safe. There's more. Jackie Walker, president of the Resident Council of North Park, expressed concern about the safety of the residents in the area. Neither said they believe Tonia Miller died by unaliving herself. Quote, "Is this something that's going to continue happening?" asked Walker. There are copycats out there. Despite the case closing, Williams said the sheriff's office is willing to review any credible information brought forward related to the death. Many times in cases like this, an independent autopsy is warranted. And an independent autopsy costs money. It costs money. Many times, even when being Crump travels to a particular family, whatever state they may be in, one of the first things they would do is get an independent autopsy, and it costs money. We're going to help the family. So Terry Miller is raising funds for an independent autopsy to be done and for a private investigator to be involved. If you have any means to donate, we ask that you do the very best you can with that GoFundMe information right in front of you. All right. We'll keep you updated as the story develops. We got more.